What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we start, I want to shout out my friend Grisha. He makes videos on Lil Skies and other rappers, of course, but he has a video kind of more directly talking about the Unbothered Deluxe, which I'm going to kind of briefly talk about, but he goes really far in depth and talks about like specific songs that could be on it and more of the news aspect of the Unbothered Deluxe. I'm going to briefly mention it, but that's not the main center of this video. The main center of this video is going to be, did Lil Skies fall off? So just make sure to check out Grisha's video if you're interested in all the news or the deluxe news for Unbothered. Also, guys, make sure to check out my second channel, Complex Edits, link to it's in the description down below. Also, check out the channel memberships, and with all this being said, let's hop on into the video. So I know a lot of people have already kind of talked about this and started breaking into this topic, but we all know that the first week sales for Lil Skies' album Unbothered, which released in early 2021, didn't do too well. It got like 15,000 streams first week, which I know that the streams don't portray the quality of a project, or at least not necessarily. I think sometimes it can do that, and an example of that would be like Visionland, at least in my opinion, from Namir. I know music is subjective, but that's just an opinion that I have, which I'm sure is a popular opinion. That album did like less than 5K first week, and it's not a good album in my opinion. But for this Lil Skies project, at least, I don't think that the sales really portray like the quality of the album. I think it's a good quality album, but that doesn't mean that it didn't flop. Your first week sales are basically just showing how hot or how popping you are at the moment. Like if you have a big song, which Lil Skies hasn't had any song do super well in a long time, he might very possibly have something coming up soon with Whipski being out now. That song with Snot and Skies could do very well. It's been received very good by Skies fan base, so we could see a return in Skies' clout or popularity from that song, especially with the Lyrical Lemonade video. Those always help Skies out, and I don't know why he either didn't reach out to Cole to get videos for the Unbothered album on the Lyrical Lemonade channel, or if he was just trying to branch out and do something different, and I respect that. Skies definitely changed up his style, and he wanted to do something a little more unique for this third album rather than just doing what he had already done on the previous two. Like I said, I have nothing wrong with it. I think it's a good quality album. It's a good project. But does 15,000 sales first week or Skies not really having a hit in a while mean he fell off? I've seen this honestly split. I've seen people say yes or people say no. And I don't really think it means he fell off necessarily, because I think Lil Skies has been around long enough that he's always going to have those people that just know who he is. Everyone's just going to know who Lil Skies is. I feel like almost everyone knows a Lil Skies song. So I feel like even if he never gets a huge hit again, he's still going to be one of those rappers that has longevity because of that. And he does have a pretty diehard fan base. For you to be able to do 15,000 sales first week off of no hits from your album, or at least no like Billboard hits or anything like that, or top performing songs, that's pretty good considering 24K Golden's first project, El Dorado, sold 22K first week, and that song featured Mood, which at least as of like last week is still in the top 10 like Billboard Hot 100 songs. It was number one for multiple weeks in a row. Yeah, and that album only sold 22K first week, and Skies wasn't that far from it. So this shows that Skies has a dedicated fan base that's either going to go out and actually buy that album or like download it on iTunes or just stream it on Apple Music and Spotify. But we all knew this. We all knew this Skies had a really big fan base, and that was what was going to carry this album because it was going to be so new and so different. I've seen Bobland make this statement a lot, that Skies should not have taken this long of a break in between his second and third album that like he did because of the type of music he makes, and that's 100% right in my opinion. Unless you're a rapper like J. Cole or something, I don't think you should be taking 2 or 3 years to kind of change your sound up, especially when it wasn't a huge change. Skies just went from a melodic type sound from his previous two projects to kind of going to a more rapping sound, but it still like sounds like Skies to me. I've seen a lot of complaints about people's like thoughts about the album, but in my opinion it still sounds like a Skies project to me. It just sounds like him slowly advancing and changing his style. So I don't personally think that Lil Skies fell off. I still think that he has a chance to be big again, or at least have a hot song. And I think that he's always going to have longevity just because of what he's already done. But if you just compare him to people that are out right now, then yeah, I guess I can see how you think he flopped. But quickly, just mentioning the Deluxe, the Unbothered Deluxe, hopefully we'll be releasing sometime soon. We've already got a couple new Lil Skies songs with Lil Nar and Lil Skies, and like I said, Snot and Lil Skies on Whipski. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to come of the Deluxe, if we're going to get it soon. Hopefully the Trippie Redd snippet that Lil Skies previewed is on there. I've talked to Grisha about that, and that's definitely my favorite thing that I've heard from Lil Skies in a long time. So it'd be really cool to hear that song released.
How can I start the day? I'm looking for words to say. Fighting these thoughts that's in my head. My future is on the way. I had a debt to pay. We finna pave the way. Fighting these demons all the time. I don't know what to say.
But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my second channel, like I said earlier. Check out my Instagram, Complex Productions 999. My Twitter, Complex Discuss. A link to everything's in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.